Hi everybody and welcome to the 4th Annual Sweet Pea Papers Crafty Christmas in July. The event runs from July 1st to July 31st and we have 25 wonderful collaborators. Each one has committed to at least 4 videos for the month, so that's going to be 100 videos plus, because this is going to be a 20 video set for us here in the Lapbook. The drawing's going to be August 1st at Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. We're going to post it on the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel. To enter, you're going to post pics at Sweet Pea Papers and or Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook groups to enter the drawing. Now, this is exactly what you need to do. Oh my gosh. To enter the drawing, you need to post your pictures of your Christmas projects using the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 24 in the Sweet Pea Papers or the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group. There, I got it. Each post equals 1 entry. You can post in both groups at the same time and double your chances. Now, first of all, only the posts in the Sweet Pea Papers or the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group and count as an entry. I cannot talk today. So, our wonderful collaborators, which I forgot to tell you, our wonderful collaborators, some of them have Facebook groups, and the way you'll know that is the links to all 25 collaborators' YouTube channels are below. Just where the description is, just click the word more, and all the information will open up for you. And in that information is a link to each one of the collaborators' YouTube channels, and that way you'll get to see all of the videos. Please like, subscribe, and comment on their videos. Well, you don't have to subscribe on everyone, but you know what I mean. And then go to their Facebook groups and check it out and put your Christmas pictures there too. They don't count towards the drawing there, but they do count towards the fun. Okay, so like I said, only the posts in Sweet Pea Papers or the posts in Junk Journal Tutorials and More count. But you can post in both at the same time and double your chances. So if you post a picture or a video or whatever in Sweet Pea Papers using the hashtag, turn around and post the same one in Junk Journal Tutorials and More with the hashtag, and you'll get 2 entries. Okay? Now, the collaborators would not have been able to do all of their lovely, lovely work without the without the generous designers. Isn't that funny? This is like the last video and I can't talk. The designers are Line.Arrow, Cara Branding Creations, Nonstop Paper Crafts, Crafty Dragon Creations, Natty and Moon, Studio 28E Journal Creations, The Trucking Scribe, Beauty and Books Co., Paper Romia, and Raindrop Lila. Now, as far as seeing the designers' Etsy shop so you can get the same Christmas kits, then all you do is click on the designer link in the text below the video, and that will take you to a web page, and it's a link tree page, and each one of the designers have a link to their Etsy shop, so you go there and visit. They're going to have sales and maybe even sales on their Christmas kits, you never know, for the month of July. Now, the kits that I'm using, just so you know, for the Lapbook that we're about to finish, is Line.Arrow and Nonstop Paper Crafts Cozy Christmas. So half of it's available at Line.Arrow, and there's a kit and an add-on kit, and half of it's available at Nonstop Paper Crafts. There's a kit and an add-on kit. Then I also, for some of the backing papers, I used from Line.Arrow, I used December to Remember. Okay? All right. So now we're down to the nitty-gritty, aren't we? let's go ahead and put our pieces together for our book, and then we will be done. Okay, let's open everything out this far, and then on this big center spine, we're going to put this beautiful lady. So we want her to be in the center. So let's get her centered up. We're gonna cut it on either side. Yeah, that's not center. I think I was looking at the wrong thing for the fold. That's a little bit better. I think it's still going to be off center. A little bit. All right, now to match this, it's really close to that butterfly. Let's take a little bit off the top first, just a smidge. And that'll give us a little bit more at the bottom. Yeah, that's better. Christmas butterfly. Yeah, I don't know why I made them that long, but I did, so let's just keep making them that long. It should be 7 3/4 then, instead of the height of this piece here. But that's okay. All right, let's ink it. Now I'm going to go ahead, I think, and try to make that one piece removable. Then instead of a flip flap, which it still could be, but you know, that one piece sticks. It makes me so mad. We're going to put it in as something that you can just open out all the way. So we're going to try and hoodoo it in right there. This is almost as big as one of the regular pieces, isn't it? That. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. This is the one we're going to put here and make it removable. So let's get this out. And remember, we have our book down here. It turned out so nice. See that? And then there's plenty of room to put the ephemera in. This book turned out nice and full. It turned out really nice. I'm very excited. Okay, so now on this is going to be 8.5. No, we cut it down. So it's going to be 7 3/4 by 5.5. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this down. Almost threw away my paper clip. Let's cut it down to the height of the lady. That we just put in. And that's going to give us a little bit of extra height. Then we need it to be as wide as let's see. If this is 5.5, then if we do 6, you can give us 1/8 of an inch on either side. How big will that be on here? Too big. 5 3/4. Oh, that's right. 5.5. 5 3/4 is what we want. So 5 3/4 wide. Yeah, that's the exact height. Well, it's going to have to be. It's going to have to work. Fits barely. Okay, now how big is this? Should be a little bit smaller than this. Yeah, the height's exact, but it is a little bit wider. That's what we want. Okay, let's take these two again. And again, I don't want to glue anything in until I'm sure that we've got this section correct. If not, if we mess up, then we can always glue it in. If we don't mess up, then we can make this removable. We can glue the paper in. Everything will be fine. If we mess everything up, then we will have to make a new cover. Wouldn't that be insane at this point? Definitely would have to do it off camera, wouldn't I? Except you missed the other part anyway of our computer adventure. Which I'm not sure why it picked that exact moment. If I'd have stopped it, a lot of times I'll stop and start. If I had done that, it would have been fine. But I didn't. I put the video on pause. Okay, now we're going to put this on here. We're going to center it. Well, it doesn't matter because we're going to do top to bottom first. And it's going to be right at the same size. We want to make this tight enough so that the book does not fall out. We want to give it enough space in the back to make it good and sturdy. It doesn't seem to be the exact center. Now we're not actually gluing anything to the book. We just want to make sure that it's going to hold the weight of the book. And I moved it. Yeah, that should be fine. And we're going to put tape over it to help hold it while the glue dries. So put too much glue. So we're going to cover that glue with tape. So we can work on the rest of it. Okay, now we want this to be tight. I'm almost tempted to just do this. I want to be able to get the book in and out. So I don't want it that tight. Okay. Yeah, we don't want it super tight. I don't want it that tight. Or maybe I do. See, I don't want it to hold it so tight we can't get it out. Okay, that seems to be fine. Now we want to glue this one on the back. You know what? Let's Velcro it first. Do we want to put it all the way around? Oops. This one we do want snug enough that we can't get the book out. Trim it that last little bit. Darn it. Okay. That's where the glue is so far. Let's double check it. Perfect. Wow. Wow. Now, okay, let's take, this is going to go over, I really wanted that one to meet this. Now this time when we use 2, we don't have to cut them in half. We do need both halves. And you see how we have it open either way, but mainly towards the large 3-inch spine so that we can get it out. We're going to test that though. So now we should be able to take the book and slide it out and then slide it back in. Well, isn't that a hoot? Oh, we just turned the book over. I don't know about this. That doesn't really look like it's going to be very easy to do, does it? I mean, once you get it past here and here, it's fine. So we'll put this here. We'll wrap this over here. Apparently we don't have enough room for two. And I see a problem already. This ribbon is going to unravel. See if I can do this without starting a fire, without ruining the ribbon. We may just glue this in. This doesn't appear to be wanting to work, because we're just going to end up ruining this. See, it's already sticking way up. So maybe this wasn't such a great idea. Okay, well that keeps that from unraveling. I just don't like how it hits that doily and bends it up like that every time you put it in and take it out. Darn it. I could glue the doily down all the way around. I kind of liked it up, you know, where it kind of... But maybe that's a flaw, not a feature. I just don't know what to do, because once I glue this in, it's glued in. I think no matter how far we glue it, it's going to catch on it. We can glue it in, and then when we open it, just pull it straight up and out, and then flip it over and do the same thing without using this. Let's see. Yeah, but it's got glue all over it. So this is already permanent. I don't know what to do. This works. You know what I mean? It works. It's just this. Probably should glue it down anyway. I'm just going to glue right along the paper. I mean where the paper and the acetate meet. I think I'm going to just glue this in. I think the other was a good idea. I got that ribbon for free. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. What am I doing? It's not time yet, Oz. He's looking for his treat. Okay. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to glue it in. And I can't close this until this glue is dry. Man, this worked. I made the ribbon a little short. Maybe I'll try it after this is dry and see what happens. Let's just do that. Yeah, see, the ribbon has got to be tight. And it's just going to catch on this. You know what I mean? No matter how you do it, it's just going to be a big pain in the rear. Wow, it works though. It holds the book in. Or the section in, which is what we wanted. Hold the paper. Yeah, it holds it in. What if we take it out, in and out from this way? Oh, that does appear to work, doesn't it? So if I glued this down, you'd have to take it in and out this way. And then it would work. It would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Probably going to be one right after it. Yeah. Okay. I think we should go for it. That didn't work very well, did it? I put too much glue. It's not going to work. I messed it up. After all that work. Well, so much for that good idea. Yeah, it's too hard to get it in and out anyway. I can't believe I ruined it at the last minute. Okay, let's start from the end. Let's finish this puppy up. I've got 3 of them to glue in. Let's start from the end and work our way forwards. We want to be able to slide it around, and we want the glue to the edges because these are rounded a little bit. You want to hold it down so the rounded part goes flat and the glue sticks. I'm standing up now. That's why my voice is louder. Right by the mic. The only thing I thought of was that I should have made this removable, this notepad, because who's going to want to carry their lap book around to write in it? But I think this is a Christmas lap book, and I think you're going to write down your Christmas memories in it, and so leaving it in the lap book is fine. That's what I think. These 2 pieces of ribbon are still good. And those pieces are still good. This section on, This one isn't as heavy as this one. Howdy, ma'am. Sorry, she just reminded me of one of those Western women with the bonnets on. Back in that era. That's what we didn't want to do. Slow down. Well, we did all that work on that section for nothing, but at least now we know how to do it and we know that it will work. So we know that for future projects. I can't believe I ruined the ribbon with the glue, otherwise it would have worked. So we're going to glue this in, and then when people open it, or when you open it, you just grab this and you just pull it straight up and lay it out, and then lay it out that way, and then that's how we're going to do it. Instead of, when we do it through the flip through, instead of showing it flip, 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 because there's a problem, we're just going to show it lifting up and out. Okay? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. May have to fix that. Looks a little long, doesn't it? Remember, I papered it. There's no way to tell anybody to do that, though. You know, somebody that's never opened the book before. Now here on this last section, I'm starting to smell the glue. Woo! Well, I think it turned out wonderful. Okay, let's fold it up. Well, we better let that one part dry. Look at that. Merry Christmas. What am I seeing sticking out? Oh, the bow. Merry, Merry Christmas. And I'm going to take this ephemera and put it inside the book, and then I'm going to talk to Natalie if that's okay. I'm sure she'll be fine with it because it's one book. There's no other copy but just that one. You know what I mean? And put it in the pocket. Okay. So we've got this. It's so heavy. And it opens to that. Which opens to this. We've got our book. So that opens to that. And that opens to this book. There's the pockets here. Then when you open the book this way, there's a pocket here with a card that says Merry Christmas. So, I'm loving it. I hope you guys are loving it. Obviously the next video, video 20, will be a flip through. I can't believe we did this in 19 videos, technically 20 videos, but we did. The only other thing would be to have some sort of a latch over here to latch it shut, but I don't have any of those, so I don't have any way to do that. I just love this. I think that turned out so well. Yeah, I did hit my camera. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to quit playing. There we go. There we go. All right. So that's it for this video. And I'll see you in the flip through. Thank you for following through and hopefully crafting along with this series of videos. I wish you the very best of your Merry Christmas in July and also a Christmas in December, because this is definitely a good project that you could make for someone for a Christmas present. Okay? All right. Well, I will see you in the flip through. Bye-bye.